Hello again. Strengthening relations, investments, and other wide-ranging bilateral opportunities at the top of the agenda today, as President Cyril Ramaphosa hosted his Ivorian counterpart, Alassane Ouattara. ENC senior reporter Viwi Mdila was at the Union Buildings. He's back now. He was following those developments. He's with me here in the studio. Aviwe, very good afternoon, and thank you very much for coming back and to tell us what happened there. The president, from some of the speech we heard earlier today, he was saying that the trade relations between South Africa and Côte d'Ivoire are really looking good today, despite the global circumstances and different challenges.
And those global circumstances played a huge role in the knock that they've took given the COVID-19 pandemic. They grew from 2019 at 1.3 billion rand to 2021 where they were 2 billion rand. So there has been some 700 million rand growth in those trade. But they're saying that they're now looking to bolster it even further, given these bilateral engagements that have happened even from December. You understand that they signed 9 bilateral trade agreements back in December already. Now they've bolstered it even further with 6 more, looking at different areas such as the economy, the politics, and even military ties between the two countries. Let's just take a listen to President Cyril Ramaphosa and what he had to say on the bilateral trade between the two countries.
Despite the challenges that were posed by COVID-19, bilateral trade between South Africa and Côte d'Ivoire has been on the upward trajectory. Over the last 3 years, the value of South African exports to Côte d'Ivoire has increased by almost 25%, which is a truly admirable rise of trade. The value of South African imports from Côte d'Ivoire has increased by more than 200% over the same period. This is definitely progress. While this increase is from a small base, it is clear that there is huge potential.
And of course, I guess the issue of tourism between the two countries, and if you are trading with each other, you need to travel and sponsor that. President Ouattara touching on the new direct flight of Air Côte d'Ivoire that's now linking Joburg and Abidjan.
An 8-hour flight that will be the quickest in between the two countries. In fact, President Ouattara thanked President Ramaphosa for keeping to the promises that were made back in December. I remember when President Ramaphosa was there, he was even bestowed a chieftaincy, and I guess that was reciprocated this side around, where President Ouattara was bestowed the National Order of South Africa. But in relation to the tourism, they did say that there is that 8-hour flight now from Côte, going directly to
Air Côte d'Ivoire.
Yes, I beg your pardon. Going directly to Abidjan. It's an 8-hour flight, the quickest now. Let's take a listen to what President Ouattara had to say on that.
I'm convinced that the 9 agreements signed in December 21 in Abidjan on the occasion of your state visit, and with those which will be signed today, will go a long way towards strengthening the already excellent relation and cooperation between South Africa and Côte d'Ivoire. The cultural and business links between Côte d'Ivoire and South Africa will be immensely reinforced by Air Côte d'Ivoire, which started on July 1st, 2022, 4 weekly flights between Abidjan and Johannesburg. So thank you for having implemented quickly the decisions that we made in Abidjan on this occasion.
Oh, that lovely 8-hour direct flight. I know many people are going to be excited about that, but hopefully it won't cost that much. But now, what about investment plans? What about special projects between the two countries? Did they come up?
So there are many in the pipeline, we are told there, as of course the ministerial teams from both sides sign those bilateral agreements. We do understand already in Ivory Coast there are companies such as MTN. Your Sanlams are already on the ground there. We're told, in fact, that trade between South Africa going to Ivory Coast has grown by 25%, while trade from Ivory Coast coming to South Africa has gone by a staggering 200%. So they're now beefing that up, and some of what President Cyril Ramaphosa once again touched on. Let's take a listen to that.
We believe that there is great opportunity for South African companies, both at the state-owned enterprise level as well as those that are privately owned, to support the priority sectors identified in the Ivorian National Development Plan 2021-2025. These include sectors such as agriculture, mining and oil and gas, electricity, transport, logistics industry as well. In this regard, a South African state-owned entity, Umgeni Water, has expressed an interest in one of the Ivorian National Development Plan projects to supply drinking water to the city of Abidjan.